Joining us right now as practice is done, and it's a real pleasure to have him on the show and welcome him to the Valley. We were just talking about where in the Valley he might call home, looking for a place and things like that. Cardinals wide receiver Zay Jones joining us here on the Burns and Gambo Show. Zay, I'm Dave. This is Gambo. Welcome, man. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, he's trying to sell you on what, Gilbert?
Yeah.
Gilbert
And
area.
you're
I
trying
try
to
to sell you on
Awatuki
Awatuki a little bit,
Yeah. So who did a better job? Who sold their community better? Be honest. It's okay.
I think I'm leaning more towards Gilbert, if I have to say.
All right, there you go.
But it's still a lot of unknown.
To be fair, the things that he was touting about Awatuki, like the hiking and all that stuff,
Yeah.
I'm all about that.
Really?
So it's like there are times
More people
I'm
are outside.
really jealous of Awatuki because it's like if you want to hike, the mountains are just right
Mountains,
there.
hills.
But
Gilbert's flat. Like I still live in Gilbert. Gilbert's flat.
Where's your favorite place to hike?
South Mountain or a mountain range called the Santans, which is
Nice.
like in the Southeast Valley. But South Mountain is awesome. It's not as crowded as some of the other ones, and it's huge. There's
Peaceful.
a million trails out there.
Oh, you like to hike?
I do.
Yeah.
I like to hike.
You got to watch out for rattlesnakes here.
Well, I was about
though.
to say that, yeah.
Yeah.
I can get a little
Oh yeah,
little
my
dangerous.
wife goes out in the morning for her walks and stuff in our mountains by us, and she came across one the other day. She took a picture and showed it to me.
Did
Just
she?
Sitting there, just a rattlesnake.
How big was it?
Big.
Yeah.
It was big.
That
I
could get
had
scary, man.
I had one in my pool last summer.
No way.
Oh my! I'll show you a picture. I'll show you. You talk. I'll show you a picture. You won't believe it.
You just got to listen for them.
Well, yeah.
All you got to do is they'll tell you they're there, and you just got to hear them and go, oh, okay, and back away, and you'll be fine. They don't want to mess with you at all.
So I've heard you're not supposed to really hike with headphones.
No, not at all.
Because you're supposed to be able to
Yes.
be
Hear them.
aware.
Yeah,
of,
you need to be.
You got to hear them.
You got to hear them. Don't
Yeah.
hike with headphones. At least during the big. I can't believe we're talking about this. Is fun. I love this.
No, it's good.
Yeah, because
Not-
we can talk about football any day of the
No,
week.
and we will. But yeah, you don't want to hike with the headphones because you won't hear them. Then
Yeah.
you'll step on one, and then things get really.
What other animals are out there?
Oh, the
Scorpions.
but they won't bug you. The scorpions you'll just step on them, and it's no big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah, no big deal. You'll be in pain for like 24 hours.
Uh,
Some of them, the babies,
but-
if they get you.
by-
You're wearing some good boots. You'll be all right.
Yeah, but if you like go, that's why like you don't go outside in like your bare feet
Sure.
at night,
Yeah.
or in socks or something, because
I've-
depending on where you live, they can get you.
By his house, I've seen coyotes on the trail. I've seen javelinas on the trail. I once scared a huge pack of them when I was hiking. So, yeah, you'll see some wildlife over there.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't-
fun. Yeah, it's fun.
I don't let my dogs out because of the coyotes that they're in my backyard,
What type of dogs do you have?
like little chihuahuas.
Oh, yeah.
So we can't let them out.
They're
Okay,
cooked.
look at it. This is a
They're cooked.
Yeah,
they're
they're cooked.
totally
this,
cooked.
this son of a gun was in my pool.
See, that's terrifying to me.
Terrifying. He was in my pool. This is like a Mojave rattler.
So what is
They're
that?
very dangerous.
So I thought they like to be in the heat, though.
No, he wanted to go in the pool. He must have been too hot. So
Or-
he went.
or
He
might
went in my
have been
pool.
going for a drink or something.
like
So
a
I
little
said to him, I
little
go to him,
day club.
I go, listen, Mr. Snake, I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to put you over my fence because I got a preserve behind me. Just please don't come back. And so he didn't come back.
Wait, so you don't personally call anybody? You do it yourself?
Oh no, I grabbed him myself.
Oh yeah, you're tripping.
I grabbed him myself,
he's-
I'm not.
and I put him
saying-
over the fence, and I looked at him.
Yeah, I'm
We
not
looked at
doing
each
that.
other. We had that eye contact,
Yeah,
me and
no.
the snake. And I said, "Don't come back. I didn't hurt you. I'm just don't come back." And I
Zay,
haven't seen him since.
The lawyers who run the station would like me to tell everybody his way is the wrong way to do it. Call somebody.
There you go.
Call somebody.
There you go.
Do not handle the snake situation yourself. It's not a good idea.
I didn't
Call
pick him up
somebody.
with my hands.
I know, but it's just
All right, yeah.
You're like
yeah.
Steve Irwin,
No.
but not.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah.
Let's. Okay. Hey, look at this. 5 minutes in, we haven't talked football yet.
Yeah,
You made a hell of a catch out there, didn't you?
Thank you.
Was
Yeah.
that you? I heard the.
Was that you?
I think so.
No, it was.
Somebody
I-
made a catch. Was that you?
It took me a second because I'm still learning the numbers.
Sure, yeah.
And I saw number 12. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
saw McBride give you the big bear hug
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah,
behind.
yeah.
I caught the very tail end of it. That was a nice catch
Thank
you made
you.
out there.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And also Trey's an awesome teammate. So like him celebrating, I'm not surprised about that. Like celebrating for his
Trey
teammate.
McBride.
Yeah.
He's great. He's
awesome.
the first guy we had on yesterday because we know him pretty well. Loves country. He loves his country music.
Does he?
He loves his country music.
Nice.
I hung out with him at the Morgan Wallen concert last year. And
Oh, cool.
He went to Luke Combs this year, but him and Hollywood Brown were at the Morgan Wallen concert.
Oh,
he
cool.
loves that. He loves that country
That's
stuff.
awesome.
You like country?
I'm originally from Texas, so country was kind of
A
like
little bit.
Yeah, I mean it's in there for sure. I don't have like anyone in particular, but if I hear some songs that I vibe to, I'll for sure put it on. Yeah.
Jacksonville drafts Brian Thomas, 23rd overall. At that point, did you realize, okay, they're gonna let me go?
No, I didn't, because my heart was still to be a part of that organization. I'm with a team until the end, until I'm not. So nothing in me was wanting to depart or wanting to leave. I planned to practice, to show up, to train, and unfortunately, that's just not the way that the cards were dealt for me. And the situation ended in me leaving. Sad in that moment, but there's always that silver lining, and going through the opportunity to try to discover other teams led me here.
How much you had 82 catches the year before?
Yeah.
And then you got hurt. You missed some games with a knee and a hamstring injury. Like, how much does that hurt? Like, hey, I had 82 catches for you guys. Why are you letting me go?
Well, I mean, you can look at it like that, but this business, it's a revolving door, and you got to stay with it. You got to stay in it. I don't think it's anything I did personally. I'm just going to choose to look internally and move forward with it. And so I'm just grateful for the opportunity that lays ahead of me now.
When you're weighing your opportunities, and I don't know what other teams you were deciding among when you chose to come here, what were the priorities? What were you looking for when you were deciding who your next team was going to be?
The first priority was to be wanted.
Okay.
That's the most important thing. Obviously, money is important, location, all those things, the quarterback, but you got to be in a place where you're wanted. And I felt like the calling was here for me as far as JG and Monty and the staff. And even just walking in the building, it really seemed as though they wanted me to be a part of this environment. It wasn't like I was just another number or a throwaway piece, but that they saw my impact and saw how I could be used.
When did you know you had a good connection with Kyler? Did it happen during OTAs? Did it happen at UCLA for that camp you guys had? When did you know?
I think it's still ongoing. I think it's a process of just growing in that maturation. I don't think it really just is one moment.
Okay.
I'm still learning him. I'm still talking to him and getting details down with him. We're communicating on the field. He's telling me how he sees things, and I'm learning what he likes, because ultimately this team and this thing funnels through him. He's our guy. He's the one that we rally behind. So I'm interested and eager to continue that process of growth with him.
I'm curious here. How many options did you have besides the Cardinals?
I had quite a few. I had Dallas, Kansas City, Tennessee, here, a couple other teams. I had some options.
I'm fascinated by that, because a couple of years ago the report cards came out from all the players, and the Cardinals didn't get the highest grades.
Sure.
But you're telling me, like, I wanted to come here.
Yeah.
What was the deciding factor outside of, because everybody else, if they showed interest in you, they wanted you.
Yeah.
Dallas wanted you. Kansas City wanted you.
Yeah, but there's a difference between a team opening their door and saying, hey, it would be great if you came here, and there's a difference between, hey, we really want you here. And that's what the separating factor was as far as the Cardinals. And when you look at leadership here, when you look at who our quarterback is, you look at the opportunity that we have here, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't take this opportunity seriously.
So this is a
really
good destination for free agents.
Of course. Absolutely.
Zay Jones, our guest here on the Burns and Gambo show. We asked Trey McBride this question when he was in here yesterday. I'll ask you the same question.
Uh-oh.
No. It's not like a
okay.
It's not like that kind of question.
Okay.
If everything goes right, what is the ceiling for this offense?
If everything goes right, what is the ceiling for the offense?
Top 5, top 10.
No, I won't make any crazy predictions like that, because we have a lot of work to do. I know personally I have a lot of work to do. I think it could be an explosive group where you're seeing a lot of people touch the football, and it's going to be very hard to defend at times.
Okay.
I know that's very broad, but I'm going to keep it there because I do feel as though that's the truth. We haven't had a padded practice yet. We haven't gone in, and I've seen us move the ball. So it's going to take some time for me to really, really be like, this is what it could be. Now, expectations and the talent level that we had, I mean, we're second to none in that aspect. But as far as what is the ceiling, I don't know yet. I think there needs to be a little bit more time before we decide that.
Thanks for watching Burns and Gambo. Click to see more from the guys and hit the button in the middle to subscribe so you never miss a video from Arizona sports.